What is up, dudes? Oh my god, we are streaming, I think. Yeah, we got music, we good. We good. How's everybody doing, man? It's stream night, it's Thursday. It's time to play some video games and get spooky. I think my mic's working, but who knows? I've started streams in the past where people are like, yo dude, your mic's off. How's everybody doing? What's up? Good to see you, good to be here. How y'all doing? I missed last week's because you were in Vegas. That sounds way more important than my Doki Doki stream. So, cheers to you, man. Vegas is a lot of fun, so I hope you had fun. Hell yeah, guys, we're doing it. We're doing it again. We're getting involved in Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, I did fire up a couple minutes early, so we won't get into too much before the others arrive, because it's pretty early. We're pretty early. We're a couple minutes early. Normally I fire up exactly at 10, but this is like first time in a long time where I haven't had to quite literally run home to make it in time. I was actually able to leave work at a decent time, so that's a bonus. How y'all doing? How's everybody? Pardon me, I guess we'll be hanging back for a minute till all the homies get involved. Fuck yeah. I'm stoked. I'm super excited to get back into Doki Doki and to get spooky with it. I think the game's like, the fact that they played it so chill for like 2 whole hours, like nothing particularly scary has happened. I think that's really brave, really smart, really spooky, because it's just building attention, man. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to get down, man. I'm curious to see what will happen on this stream. I'm curious to see what spooky horrors await. What characters start acting cray. Got my eye on Sayori. I think she's trouble. Natsuki's really like chill and loves cute things, but I've got a feeling that's a front. And then yeah, Yuri's got some jealousy issues because she was talking shit to Monica in the hallway, so I guess we'll find out. What's everybody's favorite best girl? I'm Team Yuri for sure. Love her, dude. Ooh, I also made always taunting me with that blueberry Xenoboy. I still need him. Yeah, he's a pretty rad xenomorph, for sure. Isn't Doki Doki the onomatopoeia for the sound of your heart pumping as well? Like the sound of your heart fluttering because you're in love? I thought that's what it meant. Or like, yeah. Maybe it has multiple meanings. Perhaps. Because I always thought Doki Doki was the sound of your heart going ba-bump, ba-bump, because you're down with big titty anime babes. I just made that up, but that sounds legitimate. Yeah, I think that's the actual thing. Oh, I made a post on Instagram as well. Don't know, my heart's dead. Know the feeling, my guy. I made a post on Instagram. If you guys want to go to that post and tag your friends in that post, that would be cool. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, I did make a post promoting tonight's stream, so that's good. But yeah, I can't believe I fired up early. I never get to fire up early. I was actually home with like a decent amount of time. Part of me wanted to fire up like 15 minutes early, and I'm like, no one's gonna be here. No one's gonna be ready at that time because we never start before 10. But it felt right today. It felt good. Felt good. Oh man, I've got my work cut out for me though. Like, there's so many more videos for October to make. But slowly but surely, I'm chiseling away, I'm chipping away, and getting things done. So don't you worry. Plenty of more stuff to come for October. I can't believe October is like, we're getting almost to the halfway mark. That's crazy. I mean, it's the 11th, but like still, you know what I'm saying? What am I about? Yeah. Hell yeah! So it's 10 o'clock, which means the stream has officially started, because now people should be tuning in because it's just about that time. Hell yeah! I made a post on Discord. I made a post on Instagram. I should probably tweet it. I don't even know. But yeah, fucking pumped. I'm pumped for some Doki Doki, some DDLC, my dudes. Maybe I'll pull up the link for it. So I can share the link. That would be smart, hey? You can share it on Twitter. I have like 4 followers on Twitter, but that's okay. Twitter is probably my least favorite social media platform. You know how it is. Stream starts now. Doki Doki Literature Club! Exclamation mark, tweet! Cool. Yeah, if you guys are on the Twitter, if you guys are on the Instagrams, I've made posts about this, so feel free to tag your friends in those posts and whatnot, and then we'll get spooky with it. Get real spooky with it. It'd be me there, I'm never busy. Put it on Friendster, share it on my MySpace and my Nexopia account. Why the fuck not? It's stream night, baby. That ain't gonna stop me. Actually, Tony and I got kicked from Nexopia. We tried to make an account on Nexopia for the podcast, and we made like a ridiculous profile, and then like the same day we got banned. They're like, nope, you can't be on our platform. Was Nexopia just like a local thing for me? Or did you guys have Nexopia? It was like emo MySpace. Maybe it was before MySpace. I can't remember. I don't think I actually used Nexopia. I think Nexopia, MySpace, and Facebook all were happening at the same time and vying and jockeying for position. But I feel like I was a MySpace guy because of music stuff, which it used to be really good for. And then Facebook was a thing for a long time. What's Nexopia? Okay. So maybe it was just like a me thing. Or my neighborhood, my hood. Kids were getting down on Nexopia. Is it like Neopets for scene kids? Essentially. Except there was no interactivity beyond sharing sad posts about whatever bands you were into. Shit, guys. We're here. We're doing it. We're live. I tried to harass everyone on the Discord, but I don't know, maybe everybody's dead. Maybe everybody died. Maybe we're all fucking dead. Who knows? It's just gonna be me tonight. Just me and Mad Chill Mitch and Bearded Unicorn hanging out playing Doki Doki by our lonesome. Check out Blink 182, super cool low-key band. Never heard of them. Check out Good Charlotte. Sounds like there's some crazy shit going on outside my house right now, but I don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. It's stream night. I can't be out in the street fighting with the neighbors. I don't know, it sounds... Speeding car, barking dog, I don't know what's going on out there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for coming to hang with your old pepper cheese. We are going to be getting into some Doki Doki Literature Club very soon. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm pensive, like a minotaur. I don't even know what to do. I've never played Doki Doki, so we haven't hit the turning point where stuff gets spooky, and I managed to avoid spoilers, so it's good. It's gonna be interesting. Having never experienced the game before, to see the twists and turns. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes of this tale, because, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I avoided all spoilers like a good boy. I used to troll for goth girls on Vampire Freaks. Is that like a weird MySpace back in the day, but for goth people? If it is, that's amazing. It would be crazy to stream a live fight with your neighbors. No, I think everything's okay out there. Google it. No, thank you. Maybe after the stream. I don't want to open more tabs and slow down my already relatively weak connection to the World Wide Web. But Vampire Freaks sounds hilarious. One. And two, did you guys ever fuck with... oh shit. Do you guys remember, like, the Facebook killer that they were gonna... that was, like, touted to be? Ello, it was called, ELLO, and it was, like, invite only. Like, you had to, like, apply, and they were like, okay, you welcome to Ello. How are the new neighbors, by the way? They're great. They're excellent. It's, Jared's my new neighbor, so... Punk Connect. Wow, Punk Connect. That sounds amazing. Meet local punks in your area. Howdy. That's not how they talk in Utah, but... Howdy there, fella. Do you want to meet local punks in your area? Join punkconnect.com. That sounds ridiculous. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. Subway Jared? No. Not Subway Jared. I hope not, anyways. That man... Didn't that man go to jail? I think his roommates are in jail. Or his neighbors are prisoners. Cool. Meat Dash, that was my favorite. It was just a social network for people who loved stealing salami from the deli. It's good stuff. Yeah, that's how it went down. Sweet. Cool. We should probably get going on this game here relatively soon. Please, no spoilers in the chat. I mean, I won't tell you how to live your life, but I'm going into this blind, so the less I know, the better. To quote Tame Impala, the less I know, the better. And we'll get fired up into Doki Doki Literature Club. Where did we last leave off? We went into the hallway with Yuri. She confessed that she gets really upset. Here for now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, we went into the hallway with Yuri. She got really weird about Monica being like, hey, maybe you guys don't just go in the hallway, be sneaky devils. And then, what did we do? We made some tea, and now we're back sitting next to her reading, I think is what went down. Dude, the old school social media was so awkward and beautiful, and now it's a horrid monster. Absolutely. Yeah, like, MySpace wasn't pushing and pulling with political campaigns. It was just like, hey, time to find local bands. That's what I used it for. You just type in, like, whatever city was near yours and type in bands and see who comes up. Good times. Alright, the headphones are going on. We are going to officially start this stream and pick up where we left off with Doki Doki Literature Club. It's time to get involved. Ooh, that music, which you guys have been hearing the whole time, but I have not. How is the volume of that music compared to my voice? Should the music come up a little bit? Should my voice come down a little bit? Let me know. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to gain perspective on that. I can see my levels and they look okay, but if the music needs to come up or the game sound needs to come up, y'all just tell me what is up with that. We'll do it. We'll do it however you want it, my guys, my dudes. It's perfect? Okay. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some windows. Add that to the sorry count. It was my first one. Our game window's looking good. Cool. Let us load the game and pick up where we left off with Yuri. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. This is all new text to me, my dudes. So, Yuri opens the book with both hands. You dyed your hair? It's, maroon? Is that what color? Like a dark red? Looks beautiful, my friend. Beautiful. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh my lord. We're 2 seconds into the second stream and it's already so low-key romantic. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Oh yeah, we were dealing with, I'm all sniffles right now. I'm gonna blow my nose in my t-shirt halfway through this stream and you guys are you're all gonna unsubscribe because I'm a horrible monster. She was holding the book to read while I was munching down chocos is what went down. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. Oh no, we're feeding a gal candy while we read books? This is too much, man. Oh, she's barely touching you. Spicy, absolutely. Oh my god, man. It's too much to handle. Feeding a gal chocolates, my guys. This is what teen romance in this Japanese high school is all about. I can't even deal. I can't even cope. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply puts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Parts her lips as if it was natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. This is high-key very sexual. Yeah, feeding each other is a weird act, hey? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Pepper? Sorry. I'm so sorry, Yuri. I love her, dude. I can't not feed her chocos, my guy. Oh, that's all good, Sam. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Ooh, nice. Dungeons and Dragons. Man, I'm doing a little storytelling and role-playing of my own. I'm role-playing whatever my character's dialogue is, because that's what I'm supposed to roleplay. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Oh my god. I can't even handle, guys. I love her, dude. I love her. Also, everyone hit the like button. It is a thing I'm contractually obligated to ask you guys. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Definitely not, like, popping chub in the back of the class while you're reading books and handing out candies. You just can't shove things in people's mouths? Yeah, I guess that's true. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Guys, children, look away. I see. I was apparently first to hit the like button. Oh my god. This whole time, we've been live for like 15 minutes and you're the first? Oh my god. I'm ashamed of my audience. The situation has gotten really tense. Obviously, I'm popping chub over here, and I'm a grown-ass man who's just reading a visual novel. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can't tell just by her I can tell, oh my gosh, I apparently cannot read today. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. My Doki Doki's going. My ba-bump-ba-bump. To quote Missy Elliott, ba-bump-ba-bump-bump. Oh, wait, no, she was talking about her butt, Missy Elliott, in that song, wasn't she? Wasn't it Badunka Dunk Dunk? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've slang down, flip it, and reversed it. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Logan's reading skills montage. It wouldn't be so bad if when I got tripped up, I didn't stop and acknowledge the fact that I tripped up. Or I do that thing where I'll read half a sentence and I fuck it up and I go, ah, and I start it over. I feel like I'm regressing to Pepper versus Word Supercuts. I would love, if someone makes that, I will gladly post it on my channel. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Does that mean like this? Am I holding it like... This is my eraser. Am I holding it like this? Is that how I take it between my fingers? Or is it like this? It's probably like this. But this time... Oh gosh, her eyes meet mine. Dot, dot, dot. It's so tense and romantic. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Like the French hold it like a cigarette. I raise my arm. Before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, cock blocked by Monica. Monica rocks up to kill both the music and the mood, and that's amazing. That is an excellent way to end that situation, as we just get awkward bone dogs in the back of the class. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Pepper, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yep, of course. I notice her chest, rising and falling. Damn it, New Sam, you're right. It's between his left and right pinky. He passes the choco over like this, coming towards her slowly. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocos. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Give me 5 minutes before I can stand, though. Totally. Who should I show my poem to first? I wrote it for Yuri, so we can't do Yuri first. Let's do Natsuki. Let's share it with Natsuki. Well, I can admit that this is better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. Jesus, Natsuki. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Natsuki, you are a deeply insightful woman. I am definitely trying to impress Yuri. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, Huh? Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did was beyond me. I am so done with you. She shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem, and if you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. Aw, I really hurt her feelings, I think. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Alright, let's do Sayori. Ooh. I like this one, Pepper. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hee. Oh, Sayori. I'm going after Yuri, and you're being so nice right now. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Well, that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a very important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? No, not really. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. It's doing that thing where it says things that are uncomfortable. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Jeez Louise. Anyway, let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just tweaking my interface. I guess I like happy poems. Pep, what's up, you lovely baby boy? I'm just getting charmed by anime girls on a game on the internet. That's about it. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. That sounds reasonable. You can't be happy all the time. That is an unreasonable standard to have for yourself. Sometimes I like a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you've had a little rain cloud on your head, a sad poem can give you a little... give a little rain cloud a hug. She's so sweet. Oh man, I should have been going for you from the start, Sayori. Even though you're weird and manipulative. And that makes a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Pepper. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, I didn't actually get to read Natsuki's because she got weird and mean about it. Bottles. Pardon me. Get into my poetry voice. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. I'm uncomfortable already. We're one sentence in. It's the little secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Fuck, guys. Sayori's not okay. She's not okay. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My half-empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want bottles? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. Fuck me. Sayori. Oh my god. This is so sad. Alexa, this is so sad. Can you play... Oh my god. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Jesus Christ. So Sayori bottles up her thoughts, her happy thoughts, and saves them for her friends. And then sometimes her friends show up, but she feels like she doesn't have any happy thoughts, and they drop and they shatter all over the floor. And then she's mad at herself because she can't give them happy thoughts. This is really dark shit. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar is like really like just the word scalp. It has such a connotation. It's like that's not okay. But like opening up my head and pulling out memories of warm thoughts, happy thoughts, and storing them in jars. So like dissecting your own head to have happy thoughts, to then share those with people, but then you feel like you're running out of happy thoughts. So this is just about her trying to like please everyone all the time, right? That's it. Or am I giving this poem too much credito? Am I looking too deep into it? I don't know. Yeah, this is, I think, meant to be unsettling, and it definitely is. Yeah, so I'm just going to read the last part of this poem again to let it really sink in. Finally all done. I open up and all my... Oh wait, my friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and let them in. So is she done putting her feelings on the shelf? They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. So she's given up like the last of her good feelings. But every time I let one go... Oh! But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shatters on the floor. So she's trying to put on her best self, and she's trying to give her happy thoughts to her friends, but maybe they see it as insincere, so it falls flat. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. So fuck. So, like, what the actual fucking fuck? This is really, really not okay. Like, I love it. I love what's happening here, but it's so deeply not okay. Okay, alright, let's talk to Sayori about this. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? She's giving them to friends who end up disappearing anyways. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she's handing them to her friends, and the friend leaves, and she drops them. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It's definitely fucking creepy, my dude. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express. I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. I feel like I'm gonna just save really quick. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, I'm gonna go with Monica, and then we'll talk to Yuri. Hi again, Pepper. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Sorry, that sentence sounded weird to me. That's why I paused. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I mean, I love her, dude. I guess so. You can't deny that she's very talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. She's like a totally different person when you're feeding chocos in the back of the class to each other. She drops the act where she's too shy and she wants me to be her guy. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal add it to the compilation, guys. I can't read. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. She means it in a bad way. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Monica's doing the greater than sign. She's getting all sideways tweaked. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. You're not kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Oh, damn, dude, don't do me like that, Monica. Are you playing games? Are you messing with me? Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyways. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, that's not really anything... There's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yeah, Monica, what's up, dude? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that poem there, Monica. I don't know why I keep doing the weird, like, Brooklyn cabbie voice. Also, have you hit the like button on this stream? Have you taken the time to hit the thumbs up button? I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Whoa, never adjust the window size. Oh man, I just fucked everything up. Oh, guys. Guys, I dragged the window size and I fucked it up. Oh. Okay, I think I fixed it. Oh, guys. Guys, I should not be allowed out of the house. Okay, we're going for it. I hope the screen looks okay. Yeah, I think the screen's fine. We're good. Oh, did it freeze? Did I fuck up that badly? Oh no, we're good. We're good. Actually, can I... Sorry guys, I really made the fucking dog's breakfast out of this stream right now. Just trying to tweak the visual so it's the right size. Alright, I think we're good. Return. Alright. Now it's time for Monica's poem. We're good? Alright. Monica's poem. Save me. Oh, fuck me. Guys, it's getting heavy. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. All an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless load me. What the fuck? Save me, load me? The poem's called Save Me, it says load me. Do I... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. The poem said save me, load me. I'm gonna relaunch the game because I kind of fucked up by adjusting the window size. I accidentally dragged it, which I think meant for some crazy shit going down. Hold on, the poem though. The poem said save me. The poem said load me. And I saved. So, just a second here, guys. Okay, we're good, I think. So the poem said save me, the poem said load me. So I'm actually going to load to a couple minutes before we got to Monica's poem. And I'm going to skip through some text here. We're going to do Monica. Cool, I think things are good. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to click through till we get to Monica's poem. Maybe the skip button works. Okay, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Endless. A poem of meaningless load me. So it says save me, it says load me. So what happens if we save our game and load our game? Nothing. Okay, the poem stays the same. That was so weird though, because save me, load me. Save me, load me. Like, maybe perhaps the game is just hinting that this is a good point in which we should save. I don't know. I thought I was onto something. I thought maybe if I saved and then loaded, the poem would be different or something. I don't know. I don't know. I got really excited though because it seemed like just weird, neat storytelling. All right. Oh, I've gone and fucked things up again. We're good. We're good. It's even more abstract than your last one. Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the space can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. It's too meta. Save. I'll save right now. I'll save all day, every day. Page 2, we're saving. And you never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's just my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, this one's for you, baby girl. Let's see what you've written. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pepper, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I am oblivious. I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me horny. Just say it. Really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? She nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? ... Yuri doesn't respond to that. Oh no, she doesn't have friends. I wonder why. Anyway, did you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. Sorry, I'm like ruining the mood of this by being a total goon. I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. Oh man, Mandela effect. She spelled raccoon the new way. That's a reference to a comment etiquette video. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Sorry, that G looked like a Q. I was very confused. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as a unordinary human? Sorry, I'm blaming the font. This was, I believe, my first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon... I hate this font so much. This is like why I can't read birthday cards from my grandmother, is because this really isn't even that bad. I don't know why I'm being such a child about it. Anyways, sometimes cursive is hard to read, but this isn't even really cursive. This is just like nice writing. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Did she kill the raccoon? She killed the raccoon. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Holy shit. Yuri. Dude, that's like one of the triad or whatever. Is it like animal torture, lighting fires, and piss in the bed or whatever? Isn't that the things that are common in like every serial killer or some shit? Maybe that's bad science or psychology that I'm just perpetuating a myth. But a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. So she talks about building this friendship with the raccoon and feeding it bread, and then they've gotten used to each other, and it becomes more and more frequently hungry. And every time she brings the knife, the raccoon shows up excited. So yeah, no, I mean, I don't know why I'm shocked. This game is... I knew it'd get spooky, but a rush of blood, Pavlovian conditioning, I slice the bread and feed myself again. I think it's just symbolic. I think she's cutting herself and giving it to the raccoon. A rush of... But I feed myself again. Maybe I'm projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. I don't know. I think I'm interpreting it as she murked the raccoon and then ate some bread. Like she was cutting the bread and feeding the raccoon, and it kept coming back, and then one day on a whim she killed the fucking raccoon and then just ate some bread. Like the raccoon was meaningless to her or something. I don't know. It's really troubling. Blood rushing doesn't necessarily mean outwardly. That's true. Like, she might be just Doki Doki. Like, her heart she might just, a rush of blood, as in, like, excited or flushed or whatever. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Maybe I'm making it darker than it needs to be, but it's haunting. It's troubling. I don't think it's as innocent as it should be, but maybe that's just because I know the game gets spooky. Right, either way, very unsettling. Very unsettling indeed. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yes, you can, my dude. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery while conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. What? Are you dumb? Am I a dumb guy? I'm saving the game. I'm gonna save the game and return. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to indulge in more unusual hobbies. Unusual hobbies like murdering animals. You're a killer, Yuri. You're a killer. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Pepper? Well, if you notice behind me, Yuri, there are a lot of toys on this shelf. I collect a lot of action figures and toys of various sorts. But you're right, I don't keep it to myself. I made a YouTube channel all about it because I fucking love my toys. You should never be ashamed of your hobbies, Yuri. I love you, but if you're killing animals, maybe you should be ashamed of that hobby because that is not okay. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Perhaps. But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't many people like you, Pepper. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I've never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. She smiled sincerely, guys. She smiled sincerely. I love her, dude. I love her. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I didn't get to read Natsuki's, did I? She was pissed at me. I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori chimes in with a hee-hee. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's just no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Yuri is not down. I could never in my life do something like that. I imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. Man, Natsuki's face. She is so displeased. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. ... from the Natsuki. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for our fate of this. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. I'm only in this club because Sayori lied about some shit and tricked me into being in this club, my guys. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki gives us the ... Yuri hitting us with the ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... ... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Hell yeah. I don't think Yuri's down, man. She's still got her playing with her hair. I don't know. I almost did emoji design. Her playing with her hair still frame showing. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Excuse me. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, says Natsuki. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yuri dropping her fucking dope rhymes at this rap battle. I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. She clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transforming into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I am the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'll go next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah, ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. Is that your poem? It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Sup, Quick? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club, but you already knew that. Things are getting a little more intense. There's some language in here that's a little startling, but we're doing good. The game hasn't gone full Spooktown USA on us just yet. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. As if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe it's the way Sayori's meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into somebody I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Pepper liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that the other poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. It's just a little embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hee. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Harumph. Don't make me go before Pepper. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Pepper lower everyone's standards a little more before I might have to do it. Might as well let Pepper lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki's pissed at me. Natsuki's really mad at me. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. The podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that will improve over time, though. Well, maybe. All right, then. Just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Yeah, Natsuki, chill. Harumph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. This game is weird but kind of cool. Yes, this game is definitely weird but kind of cool. I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm sure I've said it many times. I'm not sure how this game descends into being a horror game or to being a scary game, but the setting that is putting together, the subtlety and like the weird sort of like breaking of the third wall, like Monika's poem saying save me, load me, and then her writing tip of the day being like always save your game before a big decision. It's like there's nuance to like the design and the intent behind certain things, and it's fascinating. Like, I'm really enjoying dissecting it as we go along. Anyways, Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works out surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might have been hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe you should pick a poem and get practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what poem you'll be reciting. Jeez, Pepper says. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort to the club. Makes me really happy. No problem there, Monika. You got it. Okay, everyone. I think that's about enough for today. I'm just adding words to each sentence. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait, Sayori says. I can do this. Yuri states. All right. I stand up, and there's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Impressing Monika? It's Yuri I want to impress. Pepper? Oh, I read it as if it's dialogue. I'm Pepper, and I'm saying, ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee hee. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of this. Must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Good call, my dude. I respond by saving my game. I'm gonna save over this save file. Why not? It's okay, Pepper. It's okay, Pepper. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... She fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Hee hee. Save before a big question. When do you shoot their clothes off R-Type style? Oh wait, wrong game. Yes, this is not a $5 game on Steam that is designed to just be a nudie shooter. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, a game that I'm convinced is going to get scary any second. I have to be honest, I have to be true to my heart's intentions. I would walk home with Yuri. If she asked me, dude. I would walk home with Yuri. I'm saying it. I'm sorry, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Make me Doki Doki, my guys? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. That's right, I had to be true to my Doki Doki. I had to be true to my heart's pounding, my heart's feelings. I love Yuri. I love her, dude. I love her, guys. I mean, she's no replacement for Polly. Polly all the way. But Polly's not in this game. I gotta pick someone else. I gotta move on. Polly would want that for me. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? We're back to poem time. Boop ba-doop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop ba-doop boop. Boop boop boop. Shoot ba-doop boop. Gonna make a poem. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm gonna stop. Okay. Sticky. That's a weird one. Sadness, bunny, romance, sticky, melody, loud, kawaii, hurt, joy, heartbeat. Hey, that was, I wasn't expecting that. Nimble, warm, secretive. Comfort, death, pain, journey, clouds, incapable, uncontrollable, vertigo. Papa. I like Papa. That's a good one. Grief, fireflies, kitty, dark, grief. Oh, Sayori. Okay. Vivacious. Yeah, I didn't read the other ones. I just went straight for vivacious. Desire. Yes. Existence. Oh my god, I'm killing it right now. Covet. Oh. Disorient, broken, bed, memory, climax. Let's go over climax. Let's get dirty with this poem. Oh, that was Yuri, huh? Interesting. Doki Doki. Should I pick it? I love it when you call me Big Papa. I love it when you refer to me as Large Father. Throw your hands in the air if you participate in the game. Heaven Sent, Dance, Promise, Tears, Hope, Inferno. I'm going Doki Doki just because I want it. Suicide. Fuck, that's... Every time that makes me so uncomfortable. Disaster. Marshmallow, depression, shiny, misery. Oh, Sayori. Cage, stars, massacre. Uncanny, swimsuit, melancholy. I'm really just picking words that I think Yuri's gonna like, because I love her, dude. But you guys knew that when we were getting into this. You should do a music video called Big Father. I love it when you call me large. I love it when you refer to me as Large Father. Place your digits above you if you participate in the game. Ambient. God, I'm good at this. Determination? I mean, we did just get off the hot heels of Undertale. Marriage, twirl, games, vanilla, hopeless, scars, smile, hopeless. Oh, Sayori, you sweet sad thing, you. Destiny? Contamination. This is the final one. Fester. Alright. We wrote our poems, my guys. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Natsuki's stoked now. It's gonna be great. Huh? Were you just complaining about it yesterday? Well, yeah, but I'm talking about our part of the festival. But a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Oh, she's not talking about our part of the festival. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Oh my god, I fucking hope so. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Ah, don't say it like that. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. ... Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hee. Fine. Hee is a very, Sayori thing to say. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again? Hee. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Okay. Yeah, I assumed as much, Sam. Ika equals squid. Ika. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should go ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Pepper, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much, but I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Pepper. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Oh no, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of... Oh, the person of interest. Person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that the thing on her mind is you, Pepper. Me? She loves me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now. It's not any different now than it's always been. Hee hee. You're so funny, Pepper. You've thought that maybe you've always seen her so chill. Have you always thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh. Is Sayuri weird when I'm not around? I said too much. I'm sorry. I'm so thrown by that. Sayuri's unrequited love is causing her to be emo as fuck, dude. You're killing that poor messed up girl. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she's said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel next down to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that is weighing me down so much? It's her own fault. Take a hint. Yeah, take a hint, man. I'm into perp and I'm into spooky. So I'm into Yuri. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance over around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from the desk and I sit in the one next to her. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there's certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping it to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's not that big of a deal. It's just that I was feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayori, question mark. Yeah, she seems a little more off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Nani? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time. That's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive of you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Pepper. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. That was a very subtle eye movement you just gave, Yuri. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match, what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also felt concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends is all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. She's searching for me to say the L word. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware you were in. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh my god, my heart can't take it, dude. Yuri, you're my girl, okay? You're my girl. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we read something? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Is it sexy romantic reading time? Oh my god, I got shivers, but I think it's just because it's a little chilly in here. That's my honest reasoning. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh, we're back at it again, guys. Who do I share my poem with first? Is it even a big deal? Is it a big deal? It might be a big deal. It's probably a big fucking deal. Like, I feel like I should share it with Sayori just because I'm curious what Sayori's up to, and I'm curious about what her poem's all about. I'm curious what she wrote after I fucking shattered her heart by saying I'd walk home with another girl. That's what I'm most nervous about. Is Sayori's feelings. Let's go with it. Let's talk to Sayori. I want to read her poem. ... It's nice, I guess. Oh my gosh. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably, Yuri. Oh my god, Sayori. Like, I know it's not a subtle change, it's a pretty overt change, but the fact that she went from, like, constantly light and bubbly to being like, this is your fucking poem you didn't write for me, is, like, it's kind of intense. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Oh my god. No, it doesn't make you really happy. And that makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Yeah, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Pepper. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee hee? No, she's too unstable. Stick with Yuri. It's too late. There's a delay on the chat and I didn't get the message in time. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, she cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I didn't get to read her poem, and she bailed, which is weird. That shit's stressing me out for real. I'll go with Natsuki. She'll probably get pissed that my poem is clearly for her. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Oh my god, she's fucking pissed. Monica. Alright. Hi, Pepper. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see... I read that poorly. It would also make me happy to see. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at, pardon me, today's poem. Sure. I tell Monica to take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Or, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Your style has gotten so refined, Pepper. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in the past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. That's weird. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... Haha! She goes sideways like she does. That's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the classroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, that novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? What does that mean? I don't know that Yuri's used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Jesus Christ, this game is heavy. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Oh my god, you say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. I feel like this is about to get more sinister. I think this is about to get very sinister. Man, like, Natsuki is pissed at me to a point where she's just like, eat shit and die, like, every time I talk to her. Sayori is clearly sad or upset or mad at me that I picked Yuri over her, and Monica just weirds me out. There's something deeply unsettling about her fourth wall breaking, where she, like, references saving and loading, etc. That's okay. Monica and Yuri creep me out the least. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Huh? Okay, Monica. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in a sky, victim of the currents of the wind. after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all the wonders hit me and broke, did my stream break? Did my stream? Do do do. Are we back, guys? Are we live? Yeah, we're back. Sweet. Everyone smash 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I think. Let me see it. Let me see them ones. Let me know we're good. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous now that my shit got weird. What did Tony miss? But it's good? Okay, we're back. What did Tony miss? Natsuki fucking hates me. And won't read my poems because she's like, you didn't write this. You wrote this. You didn't write this for me. You wrote this for Yuri. And Sayori is mad at me because I told her that I would walk home with Yuri if she asked me to, and so she was fucking weird all day. And then Monica is now. Thanks, guys. Cool, we're good. So Monica is now breaking the fourth wall frequently, and also like saying, "Oh shit! Oh, how do I go back?" No, I clicked through her poem. I didn't finish reading it. I'm gonna have to load. Oh shit, I haven't saved for a really long time. Fuck. No! Did you hang out with Sayori? No, I haven't hung out with Sayori. I just skipped... Oh my god, how do I go back? I can't, can I? History. Oh yes, okay, I can go back. Oh, it's not gonna let me read her poem again, though. Fuck. God damn it. We're loading. We are loading. I would walk home with Yuri, and we need to skip. Oh, why did I load? It's too late, guys. I wanted to read that poem so badly that I just skipped back to, like... Fuck, I fucked up really bad. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna be just fine. This is a classic me thing to do. Classic. Classic Pepper. Fucking things up for everybody. Don't worry, we'll get there. Poems are irrelevant. No, they're not. They're really interesting, you jerk. We're gonna just blast through this poem, and I'm getting pretty good at picking the words that Yuri likes, and then we'll catch up. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. And I'm out. Did you hit the like button? Because if you didn't hit the like button, you shouldn't even be here anyways. That's so awful. We're good. We're gonna get back to where we were just fine. Okay. Classic Pepper. Classic me fucking things up. Okay, we need to skip a lot of dialogue here. Just so much dialogue, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. Okay, who am I gonna share my poem with? Sayori. And then Sayori is gonna be like, fuck you, I hate you. I'm going home early. Then I'm gonna share it with Natsuki, and Natsuki's gonna be like, no thanks, because she fucking hates me too. Next. Okay, that's not so bad. We're back on track pretty quick here. And then Monica. Okay, I'm going to save right now so that never happens again. Monica. Okay. Hey, Pepper, have you thought about how much this game is starting to make you uncomfortable? Yeah, I have. Okay, give me that poem. Give me that poem. Give me that poem, girl. Alright. I'm spending a lot of time with Yuri, reading edgy novels, trying to go to Pound Town. So this is actually, it's kind of good. Accidentally skip the poem again because I'm clicking so much. This is actually really interesting. So this dialogue here really weirded me out. I kind of froze for a minute. I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. So that was the language that fucking freaked me out. So unsettling. Anyway, let's share some poems. Okay, here we go. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady knows everything. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. All that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky? The twillet? Is that twilight spelled incorrectly? I'm so confused. I can't read that word. Is that Twilit? Is that even a word? Twilt? Twilt? Is that a fucking word? Or am I just like dumb? Am I a dumb guy right now? I need to know if I'm a dumb guy. Can someone please look up the definition of twilt? Or is that twilit? Oh, it's twilit sky. Like twilight, but lit. Oh, okay, I feel fucking dumb now. Let's just read this fucking poem and have this game scare the shit out of me. The legend is all that remains of the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Fuck me. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I figured it out, Sam, and the delay makes me feel extra dumb. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But I'm trying to move on from my Twilight incident. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and what we seek, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back aloft, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, that poem was like kind of her best. That was actually just a good poem, and it was the least unsettling, and it didn't tell me to save and load my game, so we're good. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I've never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I'm going to save, and I'm going to return. Okay, is her writing tip of the day going to be a writing tip, or is it going to be a fourth wall-breaking reference to the fact that we're in a video game? If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good, it can be really disheartening. It can be really... History, I gotta read that again. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? Question mark. There we go. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response, something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Her advice is join the fucking literature club? Oh no. Thanks for listening. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna save again. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri, what's up? ... Pepper, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much, thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that actually what I said? You're really the example I was chasing after. Okay. She's directing her tips to you, the player. Yeah, her tip was join the literature club, which I did. And I'm just gonna save again. Guys. Yeah, I want to overwrite that save. Alright. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I never thought I'd feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, she smiles sadly. Oh, the music stopped. No, it changed. Pepper, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? So sad, Yuri. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're a loner. It's great. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. Oh, okay, so you do it to yourself. It's not like people exclude you. It's that you distance yourself. No, that's fine. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyways. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. That's fucking really sad, my dude. This game is making me feel feelings, guys. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. What? Your thickness, my dude? Girl, you thick in all the right spots, okay? And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Oh shit, dude. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Pepper. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. Oh, sorry, I read that as her tragic voice. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Pepper. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. That's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself, with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. I say obliviously that she's trying to say she loves me. Or she loves having me in her life, I don't know. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make some friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you want to put it that way. Yeah. Oh, she's blushing. My guys, she's blushing. My dudes. I love her. I love her, dude. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. Is this the game where you get the gun and you shoot the girls that run at your house with the dead stuff? I'm so confused. Oh my god, I can't even read your writing, my dude. A pheromone gun and shoot the girls that run at you in the House of the Dead style? No. Bearded thought it was the game where you do an R-type shooter to get all the clothing off of the women. But it's neither. It's a game about poetry and nothing else. It definitely doesn't get spooky. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer and closer. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and I drop my umbrella. The light flickers and my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is that the amber light flickers against his outstretched arm. Flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to its forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Peppa's drunk, confirmed, maybe. Might have had a sip. Not a big deal. Cool. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Triple dots. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? She nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we get to keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her, but instead she gently takes my hand and pushes them towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... I can't handle it, dude. I love her. I love her. Once again, she's always nervous. The whole game she's been nervous. It was about ghosts, literally. I know. She's like, I want you to keep my ghost fanfic. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she didn't want me to notice. Doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Is that actually how that went? I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Oh yeah, we're always getting interrupted by Monica. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We are all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Did she? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on one second. Oh, maybe she's about to point out that Sayori left. Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that is something terrible is about to happen. Oh, okay. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's just like everyone's balance is thrown off. A little weird when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, what? She just, glossed over that? What did she say? And she's just said anyway. Anyway, so we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Hell yeah. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'll be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Pardon me. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, question mark. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh my god. No. It's not that at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? ... Now Natsuki pouting too. Jeez. Even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That's maybe the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? The handwriting I don't like reading, because it's awful. So you should make some banners and decorations and help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Pepper. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica's suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to this? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always dirty work I can give you. Natsuki's such a weenie. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Pepper may not like to be around you. Pepper may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he might be more suited to assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? It sounds like you're just making excuses for Pepper to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just, what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Pepper to decide how he'd like to continue, did she say? Contribute, okay. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... Well, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Pepper, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Harumph. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay. I'm gonna save right here. So, we can go with Natsuki, who all of a sudden wants to hang out with me under the pretext of me doing the dirty work. Well, she loves me. I know she does. Yuri, who is the obvious choice. Monica, who is kind of a weird choice because her character... I don't know, her character is sort of like the... I don't know, she feels the most like an NPC because of the way she breaks the fourth wall. So that's kind of a weird choice because I don't really have any desire to impress her or pursue her because Yuri is the one we're going after. And then Sayori having the ... dots is a little bit troubling. Which means I guess I would go check on Sayori. Or go, like, because is she working on decorations too? Like, she bailed, so we don't know what she's doing this weekend. But obviously the choice is Yuri. I can't not choose Yuri because I love her, dude. But maybe this is a good place to end the stream as we're just creeping past midnight. So thank you so much for tuning in, my guys. Thanks for hanging out with your old pepper cheese. Let's just save one last time and hit the quit button. Boop. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Thanks for hanging out with your old pepper cheese. I am loving this game, and the fact that now I guess we're 4 hours into it, and it's still, like, playing it cool. I mean, like, yeah, we're getting more things that are, like, a little more unsettling, a little more creepy. Characters are acting a little more, I don't need those anymore, a little more intensely. Like, the fact that Natsuki, was just like kind of an asshole the whole time is interesting, because up until this point we've only ever seen Natsuki be like, I'm not cute, I'm tsundere, I'm whatever. Like, we've seen her sort of behave mostly cute and a little bit sassy, and to see her full on be like, fuck you, dude, I don't want to read your goddamn poem, like, get out of here with that bullshit, don't miss me with the bullshit. Like, that was a little bit unsettling. Sayori being a total weirdo about me telling her who I'd walk home with, and then behaving so strangely the next day. That's creeping me out. Monica's weird. Monica feels like Uncanny Valley. Monica feels like the way androids are uncomfortable. Like, she the fact that she does reference that this is a game makes her really undesirable as a match. Like, I think that's just kind of how I feel about her. Like, she's just a little uncomfortable. She's a little bit robotic. She's a little bit strange, and it's a bit weird. And Yuri's poem about potentially murking a raccoon was a little off-putting, but also she's kind of edgy and dark and weird. And then her sort of sob story about being a bit of an outcast was a little heart-wrenching. It was a little sad that she's like, yeah, like, you know, people don't talk to me because I hide and I read books all day, and they think I'm a know-it-all, so nobody wants to be my pal. Like, that sort of feeling, and to think that about yourself is like, is troubling, and it's sad, and it's uncomfortable. And it I don't know, it makes me pity her in a sense, or want to comfort her in a sense. And we've just been shooting for Yuri the whole time, but it's interesting. I think, yeah, you still slept with Monica for a week. Yeah, full disclosure, everyone in the chat, Tony has a Dakimakura of Monica, and she slept on my air mattress with me when I was visiting Tony. Again, adding to her robotic nature. No, like, the storytelling is good, and the little hints that things aren't okay are fascinating and off-putting and interesting. And like, there was, what was the one? Oh yeah, it's like, if she opens herself up to you and you hurt her, her feelings are going to be hurt. And then I'm like, I don't want to hurt her feelings, I'm not a bad guy. And she's like, well, maybe she'd hurt herself. Maybe she'd hurt herself. Like, that was like, Monica, what are you saying? And also the fact that, like, Monica is the one who references saving and loading. Like, the fact that she is kind of the most NPC character. The fact that she feels the most like a video game character. And the fact that she wrote a poem about the girl who knows everything. It makes me think that, like, Monica's the character who is telegraphing everything. So when she says, like, she would hurt herself, it's like, Monica is like, by the way, remember the fact that you're playing a video game? What if this character hurts themselves? It's like, oh, you're not saying what if, you're saying this is what's gonna happen. You know, I don't know. It's deeply fascinating. It's deeply interesting. And I fucking love streaming this. And I'm so happy that we're still 4 hours in, and like, there haven't been any full-on like shit my pants moments where I'm like, what the fuck? But I know it's coming. I know scary shit is on the horizon, or uncomfortable shit is on the horizon, and I'm deeply intrigued. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see where this story goes. And I'm glad that I'm saving at the points where it's like giving me choices. So when we do wrap up the story, however it finishes, we can go back and try different routes, and like, maybe I can say like, hey Sayori, I would still walk home with you, you're pretty cool. Because other than Sayori's sort of manipulation of a couple situations, I don't think Sayori is a bad character. And the fact that, like, Monica points out that, oh, I've never seen her like this, and she's like, well, maybe Sayori's only bubbly and happy when you're around because she loves you, dude. Again, like, because I feel like Monica is the character that is in the poem, the air quotes, the lady who knows everything, the woman who knows everything. I think her insights are the most telegraphing, like what's gonna come next. What are we going to see? You know. Monica's trying to make us believe that the earth is round when it's really flat. Probably. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with your old Peppercino. I do love streaming this for you. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. I cannot wait to do it again next week. So I hope you're enjoying the daily videos. I have been working really, really hard at that. Here's my very complicated schedule with a lot of scribbling on it. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the daily videos. I hope you're having a great October. October is my favorite month out of the year. I specifically started my channel on Halloween because I wanted my channel to have an exciting birthday. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to be bringing out all of these videos for you guys. What's happening tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is boxing Helena in 60 seconds. So if you guys ever wanted to know about a film called Boxing Helena, you should watch that video tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for participating in my video marathon all October long. So I will see you guys this time next week and every day up until then, because this video is all day, every day for October. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay safe. Stay spooky. Happy Halloween. I'm clicking the stop stream button.